Welcome back to butterfly soup. Oh, Noel! Ooh, third grade. What is that? Okay, what is this? I can't read the test paper. Problem. I don't know anything. I don't understand any of this. I'm going to fail. All my hard work up to until now is worth for nothing. Wake up. What? Wake up. Dia looks very concerned. I had a nightmare. That was silly. It wasn't even real. Sorry. Feel better. She presents Noelle with a poorly wrapped lumpy gift almost as big as she is. Oh, stop! Happy birthday! Despite Dia's best efforts, several spots of the gift are improperly covered with the wrapping paper and Noelle can see clearly what's inside. I appreciate your kindness. May I open it here? Dia nods eagerly. Noelle unwraps the present and pretends to be shocked by its contents. It's a giant, bright screen snake plush. His name is Snaky. Look at how he's striped. Noah looks. Indeed, he's striped. He's the youngest. He has 2 older brothers and a sister. You bought this for me? I won him from the hammer game at the fair. Hit the hammer really hard. I chose him because he reminds me of you. He reminds her of me. He reminds her of me. How? I don't even like snakes, and stuffed animals are a useless waste of space. Yet, against all logic, a lump forms in Noel's throat, impossible to swallow. Noelle quickly stamps down all stupid emotions and focuses on organizing her thoughts. Thank you. He is green, soft, and at least 5 feet long. I will place him in my bedroom, preserve him in mint condition for as long as possible. She looks happy. A warm and fuzzy feeling swells in Noel's chest. You're my favorite person. I think I may have developed some kind of attachment to you, too. We should go on vacation together someday, when we grow up. Would be fun. That would be fun. I would accompany you with only mild complaining. Where? Maybe England. Can go to Diagon out. Noelle watches Dia's face drop as she silently goes through the 5 stages of grief, remembering most of the locations in Harry Potter aren't real. We can at least see platform 9 3/4. They put a plaque of it at the King's Cross. Okay. What else do you want to see in England? All-you-can-eat buffet. They have those here too. It's so simple to make you happy. If everyone thought like you, there would be no wars. Dia doesn't appear to know how to respond to this, so she just looks away and smiles shyly. If we run out of things to do in England, we can always watch TV in our hotel room. No, you complain too much when things aren't scientifically correct, like when radioactive things cause superpowers. You get so hung up on it, it's distracting. Distracting how? Distracting like... You're not watching a movie in class last week. Oh god. Shut up, shut up, shut up. This is not scientific. He can't do that. That's not how nuclear physics works. No, shut up. Oh god. We can watch an educational nature documentary then, like, Planet Earth. I don't like the part where the baby elephant follows its mom's tracks the wrong way. We can skip to the part where the baby elephant follows its tracks the wrong way. Suddenly Dia starts climbing off the playground structure. Just remembered. Actually, Dia has been preparing to say this for the past 15 minutes. Want you to meet someone. Made a new friend yesterday. Really? Who? Min. Min? Is that a boy or a girl? Not sure. How can you not be sure? Didn't you meet? It was hard to tell. You'll see what I mean. I will. When you become friends. Min is really nice. Give me a seaweed sheet. I never seen you this excited over someone before. They must really be something. Dia looks like she agrees. This must be him, her. Instead of introducing them, Dia is just happily standing there in silence. The other girl circles around Noelle, sizing her up. Her face darkens when she sees the snake plushie Dia gave her. So you're Dia's best friend. You giraffe. What? I'll fight you. Excuse me? There can only be one of us, so we have to duel. I'll beat you in hand-to-hand combat. What? No. Starting 3, 2, 1. I already said no. What was that all about? What an idiot. What does Dia see in someone that dumb? I don't understand. I'm home. What did you get on the math test? An A minus, A minus. Why not A? Noelle's mom is cutting a column out of the Chinese newspaper. Look at this article. This boy was accepted into every single Ivy League college. He lives in Pleasanton. If he can do it, why can't you? I'm putting this on your wall to inspire you. She gets up and tapes it up in Noelle's bedroom next to a poem her dad printed out. There's no success without hardship. Can I go to the park with Dia this Saturday? What for? We're taking a walk around the lake. There's also a Petco nearby. She wants to look at the fish and hamsters. Oh my god. Will Dia still be your friend if you say no? Yes, but I want to. Then there's no point. Now that you've already established a friendship, you should be expending the minimum amount of energy to maintain it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your limited time. Fun is an illusion. Don't be controlled by your emotions. But I'm free that Saturday. Chinese school is on break. You can use it to study for your tests at school. I already studied for them. All of them? I finished reading all my textbooks already twice. Did you do all the practice problems? I did all the practice problems. There's nothing that could possibly be left for me to do. I'll buy next year's textbooks so you can get started on those then. Bro, just let her have fun. She's a kid. Upset, Noel curls up in bed, angrily hugging her giant snake plushie. Read next year's textbooks. The Fox and the Graves. A hungry fox saw a fine bunch of grapes hanging from a vine. He did his best to reach them by jumping as high as he could into the air. It was all in vain, for they were just out of reach, so he gave up trying and walked away with an air of dignity and unconcern, remarking, I thought those grapes were ripe, but I see they are quite sour. Reading comprehension questions. Why doesn't the fox eat the grapes? He couldn't reach them. Through the window, Noel can hear someone whipping a badminton racket outside. Sorry, it's okay. It sounds like they're playing badminton in the driveway without a net. They're probably in the dumb kids class. What does all in vain mean? It was useless. No, oh my god, did you see that? They're both laughing. Stupid hooligans wasting their time. Having fun? Ha, I'm above such petty unnecessities. They'll regret when they're working at McDonald's someday. I hate sports anyway. I'm the real winner here. What's the message of the story? I guess look before you leap. 9th grade. Noel, you're up to bat. Noel grudgingly steps up to plate. I hate sports. Why am I here? Akarsha is pitching. She raises her eyebrows at Noel as she winds up. Wake up. What? Wake up, Frenchman. You're in a coma. I am not. You're trying to confuse me and failing. Akarsha pitches the ball. Swing at the ball. Through sheer luck, Noel managed to hit the ball. It pops straight up. Noel runs for first base with the agility of an old man with 2 broken legs. I got it. Kristen catches it in her mitt. The runner is already on first base, gives Noel a strange book when she runs up to it. Noel, you're out. Stop running. It's embarrassing. What? Why? She caught it, genius. But so, why can't I run? How come the runner on first isn't out? The rules of this game is really incomprehensible. It's okay. Nice try. I don't need praise for failing. I'm not stupid. Noel grabs a mitt and joins Dia and the others on the field. We're taking turns batting. Everyone who isn't a batter or runner is defending on the field. It feels so odd to be doing this. I keep half expecting someone to holler at me to get off. Suddenly, Dia swerves back to avoid a bee flying at her face. Did that bee just try to sting you? Come back here, you bitch bee coward. I'm gonna fuck you up. Bro, Min moves indignantly between Dia and the bee. She's trying to protect Dia from the bee. Min throws a punch at the offending bee. After silently watching a few fruitless swings, Dia takes her hat and strikes the bee in midair with the bill of her cap. It falls to the ground, dead. Mi beams at her with pure adoration in her eyes. When did you move back? About 2 weeks ago. Wow. If we had any classes together, we'd have crossed paths way sooner. Does Jinsia go here now too? No, he's at a different school. He goes to Niles. That's an easier, less Asian school. Why would your parents put you in a different school? They didn't. I originally went there too, but I got expelled. Expelled? How was Florida? You're not gonna ask about the expelled part? Horrible. They don't have boba places there. I had to drink the milkshakes. What the? That's crazy. And everyone was white. Are white people that bad? They do shit like pull their eyes slits and go, oh, no. Or go back, okay. I'm not even Chinese. I had to get so good at beating people up. What the heck? This sounds like a cartoon. I thought racism was over. Me too, but they showed us that cartoon every year in class, where they time travel to when there's segregation. What happened? Beats me. The next batter strikes out. I hate that so much, bro. Like, ugh. Liz, who's acting as a catcher, returns the ball to Akarsha. Akarsha fumbles it and drops it on the mound. Everyone watches disapprovingly as she scrambles to pick it back up. That was an illusion. A trick of the light. No, we clearly saw you mess up. It's Dia's turn to bat now. Dia hits the pitch with a downright scary amount of force. The ball shoots over everyone's heads and lands in a tree in the distance, causing several startled crows to flap out. Yeah, whose side are you on? We're supposed to be on defense. Okay, but you have to admit, that was sick. Nice one, Dia. It's Min's turn at the plate now. She immediately grabs the heaviest bat they have. Mincy, are you sure you want to use that? We have other bats that are closer to your... This one is fine. She hasn't even tried the other ones. But in general, people your size should use the 31-inch. No, I'm not some weakling. On the mound, Akarsha paces back and forth as Min squares up in the batter's box. Are you trying to psych me out? I bet you can't eat 5 crayons. Oh yeah, bet I can. No eating crayons while the club is in session, please. Actually, Noel, how about you try pitching now? It's been a while since we've switched. Me? Noel switches place with Akarsha on the mound. Bring it, you weak bitch. What are you insulting me for? We're on the same side now. No, we're not. What the heck are you talking about? Don't baseball pitchers pitch to their own teammates? No. Everyone's shooting Noel appalled looks. No, you pitch against the enemy. It's the pitcher's goal not to let the batter get on base. Oh, I see. So that's why they pitch at such high velocity. So it's harder for the batter to hit a touchdown. Noel, have you never watched a baseball game before? Can you even name a single baseball team? I don't know. Krista looks like she's about to cry. No, that's a football team. Is it? Oh, well, how was I supposed to know? They're all pretty much the same. Min squares up in the batter's box. Noel throws the ball with all her might. It plops back on the grass, not even halfway to Min. What the hell was that? The throw was so soft. Nobody ordered ice cream, Noel. Get it together. Alright, I get it. I guess we'll count that as a ball. What? You didn't throw it through the strike zone. If you miss, it's a ball. If you throw 4 balls before the batter strikes out, the batter goes to first base for free. Where's the strike zone exactly? Starts at the midpoint between the top of the batter's shoulders and the top of their pants. The bottom is a line at the hollow beneath the kneecap. What happens if you're wearing a skirt? Does it default to the nearest pair of pants you own? You have to be wearing proper uniform pants to play official games. There's rules about that. If we want to throw the game but in a subtle way, all we have to do is pull our pants up really high, like up to our armpits. That's not subtle at all. Assuming we play this regular way, don't short people just naturally have smaller batting zones since their bodies are smaller? Yeah, it makes more precision. It takes more precision, Jesus, to strike them out. By the way, the measurements are based on the batter's stance, not while they're standing straight up. Knowing that, can't we just reduce the batting zone volume to 0 by squatting down? That way, any pitch they throw becomes a ball. I don't know if there's a rule against it, but if you do anything too weird, it'll be considered poor sportsmanship. If it feels like the other people aren't playing fair, it won't be fun anymore. The umpire will probably stop you too. Whenever something's not explicitly outlined in the rules, it's his call. Okay, are we done explaining now? Can we play baseball? Sure, I think we covered the bases. Get it? Okay. Don't laugh. No, that was horrible. Krista looks disappointed by Noel's cold reception to her joke. Well, you were kind of mean about it, because, it's like, you're being mean. So, no. My joke was a swing and miss. I better pitch the ball before she says more. Noel hurls the ball with all her might. It plops down the grass the exact same spot as last time. Dia raises her hand and looks at Krista expectantly, like she's waiting to be called on. Yes, you can just talk. You don't have to do that. Noel doesn't have enough upper body strength to throw it that far. That's a problem. No matter what position she plays, she's gonna have to throw it that far at some point. Well, good thing I'm not joining this stupid club then. Problem solved. Alright, whatever. I'll pitch for now. Noel hands the ball over to Krista and joins Akarsha and Dia back on the field. As Noel jogs up to them, Akarsha plucks a dandelion from the grass and presents it to her. If you were a flower, you'd be a damn dandelion. This is literally a weed. Akarsha tries to blow the dandelion seeds into Noel's eyes. Stop that. Min smacks Krista's pitch into the ground and takes off running. Dia tears off her with the look of dog chasing a squirrel. She scoops it right off and throws it to Akarsha, who's manning first base now. I got it! Akarsha tries to catch it, but ends up knocking the ball away with the tip of her glove. Akarsha, you need to work on your catches. Huh? Why? You dropped the ball. What? That wasn't me. That was totally you. Everyone saw. Incredible. That must be my look-alike from another dimension. You briefly glimpsed a parallel universe when Akarsha didn't catch the ball, but now you've crossed back over to the reality where I did catch it. That explains the memory discrepancy. It's the only logical explanation. Or you messed up and just won't admit it. Min manages to round the bases and score thanks to Akarsha's mistake. Akarsha, you're up to bat. I'm ready. Akarsha twirls the bat behind her back, squats down for no reason, and hops several times like a frog before springing back up in her dramatic pose. Is she going to do that every single time she goes up to bat? Knowing her? Yes. My signature. You don't need a signature. Watch out. Huh? Akarsha batted the ball straight at Noel. Noel flails her arms in a panic attempt to catch the ball. She misses it. Krista does nothing. She's still sulking because Noel didn't laugh at her joke. Ow. Oops. That was ghost. It wasn't a ghost. It's Min's turn to pitch now. Krista hands the ball over to her and heads over to the plate to bat. Whenever you're ready. The fielders are all backing up. Krista even taller than Dia, so she looks like she could hit it pretty far. Min clutches the ball in a claw-like grip. She brings her arm back and then forward hard, over the top, and lets go. As the ball approaches the plate, it does a little hop, like a hiccup. Krista looks weirded out. She doesn't swing. The flutter is just enough to throw Liz off. The ball glances off the side of her glove and bounces off her kneecap. What the? It's kind of creepy, isn't it, seeing the ball come at you without spinning? Yeah, it was like just floating at me. I couldn't tell the difference. It looked normal to me. Liz returns the ball to Min. Min clutches it in the same messed up looking grip, rears up, and lets go another pitch. Chris misses it by a foot. It's a pitch you couldn't hit with a tennis racket. Liz has to twist into a weird angle to stop the ball in the dirt. A knuckleball, huh? What's that? It's a rare pitch thrown with nearly no spin, so its path is unpredictable. Oh, I get it. You're making this up. You're making this up as an excuse for why you missed. I'm not making it up. It operates on the same principle as a float serve in a volleyball. Or a knuckleball in soccer, if you know that. No, I don't know either of those. Okay, so when you pitch a ball normally, it spins like crazy, somewhere around 10 times on the way to the plate. Spin is what gives the ball stability as it moves. If you can learn to throw a ball with minimal spin, its instability will give it an unpredictable trajectory. It starts behaving like a chaotic system, like the weather. And that's great, because a lot of sports mastery is just recognizing situations. Everyone says to keep your eye on the ball, but it's actually impossible to do that due to the limitations of human reaction. What good hitters actually do is anticipate the ball's flight path based on the cues they recognize from being in similar situations before in the past. In other words, they don't see the ball, they just guess its trajectory. But they can't do that against a knuckleball. That's right, a knuckler's trajectory is drastically different each time it's pitched. So no matter how good you are, there's no way to reliably hit it. Thrown correctly, it moves so erratically that it's impossible to hit except through sheer luck. I still can't tell if you're making this all up as an excuse for why you suck. No, it's real, but if you couldn't catch it, so it's also a convenient excuse for you. And if it is real, why doesn't everyone use it? It sounds practically game-breaking. Well, for one, knuckleball is one of the hardest pitches to throw in baseball, if not the hardest. Put a little too much spin on the ball or throw it just a little too fast and you're basically serving up a meaty practice pitch that'll get hit out of the park. And even at its best, a knuckler is a double-edged sword. Batters can't hit it, but it also means the pitchers can't control it and catchers can't catch it. When thrown right, even Min has no idea where it's going. They say throwing a knuckleball for a strike is like throwing a butterfly into a mailbox across the street. Even in the big leagues, catchers hate it, and if I let it get past me, it could lead to the batter or a runner on base advancing. With a knuckleballer pitching, the catcher has to focus so hard on stopping it that the runners on base will have an easier time stealing. It's a big pain, so basically it's hard to throw right. It's hard to control even when you throw it right, and it's punishing if you miss. Pretty much, no one trusts it. Knuckleball is the pitch of someone with nothing left to lose, and that's us. We can try things that no coach in their right mind would ever risk because no one expects anything from us, so we might as well take advantage of that, right? Even if we don't win a single game, at least we'll have fun. Fun? What kind of nonsense is this? Krista strikes out. The ball ricochets off Liz's mitt and catches her bare hand, striking her thumb at a painful looking angle. Ow. Okay, timeout. That looks pretty painful. Liz's thumb has turned a swollen purple. Are you okay? I'll live. Min, is that all you know how to throw? I can throw fastballs too, but they're not that fast, so knuckleball's kind of my specialty. I used to watch videotapes of Tim Wakefield pitching on TV over and over again and copy that. It's the only pitch I really practiced. That's so smart. Honing all your skill on an off-speed pitch, knowing that you don't have the muscle to throw fast. Did your coach suggest it? No, I didn't have one. No one taught me anything. I taught myself. Huh, then what made you decide to specialize as a knuckler? I chose because it's hard to catch, so Dia has to be the one to catch it since it'll hurt everyone else. What kind of reason is that? She's so stupid. She unknowingly ended up doing something smart. Min, what do you mean by Dia having to catch it? Dia's immune to it because she's special. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Dia has been standing by hopefully for 5 minutes now looking like she wants to say something. Dia, would you like to try catching in my place? Dia nods furiously. Then that settles it. Let's switch. Once Dia has strapped on all the gear, Min throws it again. Dia caught it. What? She sounds like a fox falling off the stage in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I knew it. Krista was making it up. I'm never believing your lies again. We weren't lying. Dia just caught it again. See, Dia is amazing. Okay, that has to be a fluke. Calm down. You're the one who needs to calm down. They've managed to relieve another hitter again. Akarsha is up next. On her way to plate, she tries to do the splits, fails, and she crawls back to her feet. That was my plan all along. I'm playing 4-dimensional chess. God, I can't stand her. I want to push her off a cliff, but a shallow one so she doesn't get hurt, just to scare her. Min winds up and throws another knuckler. It veers wildly to the sky. Without hesitation, Dia rises out of her crouch and gloves it. What? That would have been a ball, but still. Is it really that surprising? Dia always has been good at sports. I'd be more shocked if she failed. No, but you don't understand. This goes beyond being good at sports. It's literally impossible. Akarsha swings and misses it for the third time. She struck out. That was a performance art. You can't make these excuses every time you mess up. Once Dia and Min have relieved the entire roster, Liz clasps her hand together to get their attention. Alright everyone, let's end the meeting for today. What? Already? Yeah, it's been like 2 hours. Huh? They say time flies when you're having fun. But I wasn't having fun. It must have been so miserable that my mind wiped parts of my memory out. Let's head back inside. Dia, I'll race you. Dia and Min tear off at top speed. After a beat, the others begin heading uphill as well at a deliberately more reasonable pace. I haven't seen Dia this happy since the time the vending machine malfunctioned and gave her 2 Kit Kat bars instead of 1. Noelle subtly tries to regulate her breathing rate so no one knows she's getting winded walking uphill. Hey Noelle, thanks for putting up with us today. Sorry we sort of forced you to play. It wasn't the worst. I may find it in me to forgive you someday. Yeah, you did good. I did terrible. Okay, you did terrible. But you tried your best and that's what matters. It's not like everyone can be Dia. Don't worry so much and just have fun. It's not a competition. Right. Krista pats Noelle on the head. Don't touch me. We really appreciate you pitching in. Yuck. Noelle tries to escape. She takes 1 step, slips in the muddy grass, and falls on her butt. Noelle, what are you doing, Noelle? Trying to win America's Funniest Home Video? Krista, you pull her up. My hands are full. No. Noelle scrambles to her feet and follows the others up the bank as she quickly can. Not very quick. Hey, wait, Noelle. They're being nice to me to trick me into joining the club. I won't fall for it. Unlike some people, I have control over my emotions. I'll just ignore her. Fuck, what was that? Min is picking herself off the ground. There was a min-shaped dust imprint on the door now. Are you okay? The door was locked. You probably should have checked before ramming straight into it. Don't tell me what to do. Looks like we'll have to wait for Chris and Liz to unlock it. Min pulls a lighter out of her pocket and lights a cigarette. Are you serious? That's illegal. What the goddamn hell is your damage? I can't do anything without you calling it illegal, because it is illegal. Even if it wasn't, what kind of idiot are you? Didn't you learn about the health effects of tobacco in school? It's just a bunch of statistics. Plenty of people smoke and don't die. What, you think you're better than the laws of probability? Yeah, I am. Go ahead and remove yourself from the gene pool then. I don't care. Hey, Min, can I try smoking it? What? Have you lost your mind? Come on, aren't you curious? It's not like I'll get addicted just from one smoke. Oh, okay. Min holds out a cigarette for Akarsha. Here. Don't mind if I do. No! Noelle bats the cigarette out of Akarsha's hands. It lands in some dry pines and bursts into flames. Oh my god. Frenchman, what have you done? Shut up! The Smokey the Bear is crying right now. Only you can prevent forest fires. Well, shit, what do we do now? Pee on it. Are you stupid? Stop, drop, and roll. You don't do that unless you're already on fire. Head on. Apply directly to forehead. This isn't helping. Silence falls over the group as they hear approaching footsteps on the other side of the wood divider. It sounds like Chris and Liz are slowly getting closer to the locker room. Hey, what are you guys screaming about? Nothing's wrong, so don't come in here. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. Where's the nearest fire extinguisher? The footsteps pause for a brief stunned moment before resuming with dramatically increased speed and urgency. Crap, we need to fix this. We should smother it. Someone use their jacket. What if the jacket gets burned? This is my favorite jacket, man. Same. Okay, who likes her jacket the least? Me. Dia strips off her hoodie. Min watches with extreme interest, but looks incredibly disappointed when she sees Dia is wearing a shirt underneath. What the frick? Okay. Akarsha throws the jacket over the fire and stomps on it. Okay, I think we exchanged it. Teamwork. Dia picks her jacket up and shakes it out, and other than mud prints from Akarsha's footpaws, it looks no worse for wear. I can't believe freshmen snapped and tried to commit arson. That's not what happened. Chris and Liz are here. What's that burning smell? Who did it? It was Jerry. We're inventing a person now? Who the hell is Jerry? He's a guy, black hair. Right, we all saw him. He did it. Dia nods helpfully. God. What a day. I somehow ended up playing baseball, got patted by some random upperclassman, and was interrogated over arson. They questioned us all separately, and our accounts Jerry all fell apart. In the end, they made us do push-ups as punishment. I'm exhausted. I'm home. What did you get on the math test? An A. Why an A+? My god. Noelle's mom is cutting a column out of the Chinese newspaper. Look at this article. A CEO sold his company for over $1 billion and donated $200 million to UC Berkeley. There's a building at Berkeley named after him now. He's American-born Chinese, just like you. If he can do it, why can't you? I'm putting this on your wall to inspire you. She gets up and tapes up in Noelle's bedroom next to the shelf gleaming with Noelle's math competition trophies. Just be proud of her. She's doing her best. Like, she's doing amazing. What the fuck, dude? Dude, what the fuck did I miss in elementary school? According to Min, basically she's your childhood arch nemesis, and Dia's ex? The arch nemesis part is accurate, but she's not Dia's ex. That's ridiculous. Okay, she didn't use those exact words, but pretty much, that's impossible. They're both girls. So, what do you mean so? I can't believe you have an arch nemesis. I didn't even know people had those in real life. How's this going to work? I don't understand what you're asking. Please reword the question. What are you going to do about Min? Nothing. She doesn't pose me any threat. Dia made her promise to not hurt me before, so she's strictly limited to insulting and threatening me. All bark, no bites, so to speak. I'm probably actually the safest person in school, as the only one with this kind of immunity. I'll just try my best to avoid her. What? She's friends with both Dia and me now. You gotta figure out how to deal with her sooner or later. No, I don't. My strategy has worked flawlessly all the way through elementary school. There's no reason to change it now. Your strategy? That maybe if I ignore the problem it'll go away strategy? I don't have a choice. You don't understand how stupid she really is. She's not just pretending to be dumb like you. She's dumb for real. She once carved her name into a desk and couldn't figure out how they caught her. Wait, hold up. I got it. Join the baseball club. Why? How does that solve anything? It doesn't, but trust me, it always works in movies. Whenever two characters hate each other, if they end up in a situation where they're forced to work together, they come out of it as BFFs. More realistically, they'd go from enemies to worse enemies. No, I'm calling it right now. We're going to miraculously set our differences aside and work as a team. Also, we win by one. Come on, Frenchman. One of us. One of us. No. Yes. Leave the Eiffel Tower behind. Stop telling everyone I live inside the Eiffel Tower. Make your dreams into reality. This isn't my dream. Then what is? Doesn't it bother you that everyone else our age gets to have fun? Like, bro, where's my complicated relationship drama? Where's my reckless teen adventures? Don't you feel like you're missing out? Sitting at home all alone all the time? No, because it'd pay off in the future. But your youth is irreplaceable. Exactly! No one's invited to join. I'll just take a quick look and then quit. That's it. No, hello. What the fuck? Why are you here? What are you gonna do? Use a parabola to calculate how to throw a ball? Parabola. Shut the fuck out. How long, you long green bean? Green bean? Shut the fuck out. You stupid overachieving fob loser stereotype. What the fuck? Overachieving. Big words for someone who will be attending community college and working at McDonald's. Guys, come on, don't be like this. Become BFFs. Look how much you have in common. Asian full of anger. You both like Dia. Let's all sing the Barney song. I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. Bro, I don't like this group chat name. Suck it. Stop this. Guys, this is so immature. How about a compromise? What sort of compromise? Thank you. What the fuck? How is this a compromise? I didn't get anything. Pain turned into Noel fucker 69. Nice. I take it back. This is unacceptable. Change it back. Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost. This is alchemy's first law of equivalent exchange. In those days will be believed to be the world's one and only truth. I hate you. Starts crying. I'm crying. You made me cry. If you don't change it, I'm not going to be your partner for school projects anymore. Darn. It was good while it lasted. I wonder if there's anything else left to figure out about baseball that no one else has yet. Like other strategies that'll make us statistically more likely to win, or weird other loopholes. Can we release multiple balls into the air to confuse our opponents? I think that would just confuse us too. What about advantages for batting? What if instead of bats we use those paddles? What the fuck is a paddle? In any case, they have rules about what kinds of bats you can use. Dude, this just gave me a great idea. I'm Albert Einstein. Was that your idea? No, that's not it. It was just my reward for being a genius. What if you break a bat in half and dual wield it in half? One half in each hand. I don't think there will be any advantage to doing this. We gotta try to know for sure for science. There's rules about damaged bats. If they break, they're removed from play without penalty. No. My plan is crumbling to pieces. Your plan was in pieces from the start. Rude. My backup plan is we could secretly replace Dia's bones with synthetic ones. I don't like this plan. What about nano machines? I don't want nano machines. Nano machines are not even at a level where we can use them yet. It's still a theoretical field. What? I thought they made nano cars already, with wheels and everything. Just a moment, I'm googling. I don't want nano cars. The Wikipedia page says the nano cars don't even have motors. They just have 4 wheels attached to an empty frame. They don't do anything. Then why the hell did they even create them? I don't know. They would just be floating around pointlessly inside Dia. For our purposes, gene therapy would be more practical. The technology is already used to treat muscle wasting disorders. We could use change Dia's gene expression and increase the production of proteins to make her stronger. It would be totally undetectable by drug test. Oh my god, I don't want gene therapy. It'd be like doping but with your genes. Gene doping. Has anyone done this yet? I wouldn't know. I'm looking up and dude, no one has ever done it. There aren't any regulations on it yet. I bet all the baseball people don't even know what it is. You could be a gene doping pioneer. You haven't even been here for 10 minutes yet and you're already destroying baseball. I don't think this is the way we're supposed to do it. Guys, OMG, I looked up cyborg on Wikipedia and I found there's a man. What the hell? What the fuck? Since 2004, British artist Neil Harbison has cyborg antenna implanted in his head that allows him to extend his perception of colors beyond the human visual spectrum through vibrations in his skull. LMAO. His antenna was included within his 2004 passport photograph, which has been claimed to confirm his cyborg status. This is great. The claim to confirm his cyborg status makes him sound so desperate, right? Plus, the design is ridiculously unfashionable. You normally expect cyborgs to look cool and futuristic, but instead... It's even better when you remember this is from 2004. Oh my god, the black and white makes you think this is from the Great Depression or something, but actually it's just some weirdo with a really lame haircut. He looks like he's planning to dangle a carrot on a string from the front, like a donkey. Shut up, I'm losing it. It's only been 4 years. Not only is he still alive, but his current appearance is probably relatively unchanged. This man is still out there, existing in the same world as we do, looking like this as we speak. Good. Whenever you're feeling down about your looks, remember. Stop. Why are you smiling? Are you talking to a boy? No boyfriend until college. Noah almost falls out of her chair in shock. I didn't hear her come in. Noah switches to a more academic tab open, but not before her mom sees. You always change the screen when I come in. What are you hiding? Her mom grabs the mouse and clicks on the incriminating tab. You're wasting time. Do your homework. Her mother scans the names on the screen, jabs finger at Albert Einstein. Who's that? That's Akarsha. She's another smart girl in my grade. The one who almost beat you on the midterm? Yes. Don't forget that everyone's your competition. She's tricking you into thinking she doesn't study when really she does. Every minute you spend doing useless things is a minute she's beating you. She's not tricking me. We're friends. Friends? Don't be naive. When she gets into MIT and you don't, do you think she'll care? If you were really in trouble, would she do anything to help you? Of course not. When it comes down to it, nobody will look out for you. The only people you can really trust are your family. You don't know anything. Don't talk about my friends like they mean nothing. Do you know anything about me? What's my worst fear? What's my favorite documentary series? You would know these things if you had any care for me beyond how good I make you look to our relatives. You ungrateful child. The whole reason we came to America is so you can live a better life. We made so many sacrifices for you. How dare you say we don't care about you? You've been spoiled rotten. You have an attitude problem. These kids these days. When your dad comes home, we're going to have a long talk about this. Noelle's mom closes the tab. She hovers over her shoulder for a few minutes to verify that Noelle is doing work. Don't you have anything better to do? Oh, that's right, you don't. Because you have no friends or hobbies and live vicariously through me. Still looking sour, her mom finally leaves. Upset, Noelle curls into a bed angrily hugging her giant snake while she opened the chat room again. Yuck, yuck. Why'd you come back? Are you still deciding whether to join or something? No, I have decided. I'm in. Time to go with Akarsha. Hey, I'm here. Hello, Dia, homie. Dia's crawling on her hands and he's in the bushes. What are you doing? Caught him. Dia emerges from the brush with a caterpillar in her hands. It's fat and striped. Ew. Dia turns to face because she's deaf in one ear. She stands up straight. Shakes faces slightly to the right. Don't be rude. We should give him a name. This one. Mike Tills Edgeworth. What kind of name is that? It's a character from Ace Attorney games. It's hella gay. You should play it. You say it like I'd be interested just because it's gay. You're not? Good gay stuff is hard to come by. Dia scrutinizes Miles Tails Edwards as he inches across her palm. You're so invested in these kinds of things, video games and stuff. They're a form of escapism. I need obsessions to distract me from the crushing emptiness and hopelessness of life. Just kidding. Dia scoops up the caterpillar into her other hand. Did you hear the news? Obama won. Yes, we can. Yeah, but they outlawed gay marriage. They did? Prop 8 passed. I thought they were better than that. You shouldn't be surprised. There are a lot of yellow-wearing guys. Don't even have to ask my parents that they what they voted, I know, but the thing is, it used to be legal. We used to be better. It's not just that the world sucks. The world sucks and it's getting worse. Obama, though. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Miles tells Edgeworth is crawling up Dia's arm now. Gross. That's so shallow. He has a good heart. Don't yellow and black shards normally mean it's poisonous. Caterpillars are only poisonous if you eat them, not dangerous if you're nice. Dia carefully returns the caterpillar to a tree branch. Ready to go? Dia nods. Akarsha, yeah. Never mind. What the? We went ahead and got changed. Feels like we're a real team now, wearing the same uniform. We still got some time to kill before the meeting starts. Yeah, Min has a textbook in her lap. She's flipping it to a chapter review page. Are you doing your homework? That's weirdly studious of you. I told my parents I joined the tutoring club. Oh. Funny, so did I. Well, what did you need tutoring for? I told him I was the tutor. That's perfect. You can tutor Min then. Match made in heaven. Match made in hell. I don't want her help. As she says it though, she's staring down at the page with a desolate expression. Math should just die. Why? It's a discipline full of beautiful and complex patterns. There's absolutely nothing inherently bad or oppressive about it, yet people treat it like evil and malicious. A lot of pure math lacks any kind of practical application and merely exists for the sake of stimulating people's minds and pushing the limits of the medium as far as possible. It's much like a form of art. Can't relate. Shut the fuck up. Dude, let me see it. I'll help you. Problem 1. Bill can paint a house in 5 hours and Mary can paint a house in 3 hours. How long would it take them to paint a house together? 8 hours. 5 plus 3 is 8. No. That's wrong. Are you gonna be okay? Noel's solving a professor's cube unlike a regular Rubik's cube. It's 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 instead of 3 times 3 times 3. Dia's face lights up when she spots it. I solved one side for you already. Took me 2 hours. Dia proudly points to the cube. Indeed, one face is solid red. I see. I'm pretty sure that doesn't help at all. Sure enough, Noel completely obliterates Dia's work in order to solve the cube correctly. Wow, you make it look easy. Did I help? Of course, I appreciate it. Talk to Dia. Dia is on the bench, resting her head on Min's shoulder. She's showing Min a picture of a seagull on her cell phone. One side of the photo is blurry brown from Dia's thumb, partially obscuring the camera lens. Look how close I got to the seagull. That's pretty close. What do I do now? I dropped them alright. No, here's a banana, takes a bite of it. What the hell are you doing? Aren't you taking the banana sticker off? Why would I? It comes off with the peel anyway. Taking the sticker off first would be completely pointless. So you just eat it with the sticker still on? Yes, it doesn't have any effect on the inside of banana. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're not human. How am I not human? Would you kiss a girl for $1 million? I guess. I don't have that kind of money though. What? No, I'm saying you get paid. Huh? Never mind. Life is so hard. Any words of wisdom, Dia? Snowflakes are actually really, really small. Not like you would think from Christmas decorations. How big do you think they were? Like the size of a plate? Wow, you must have been crazy disappointed when you discovered the truth. Any other advice? You can make Nutella sandwiches and eat them. If you do this 3 times a day, you'll have 3 meals for like $1.50. The locker room door creaks open. When Noelle sees Chris and Liz come through, she lifts her hands to wave but aborts halfway through the motion. Scowling, she jerks the offending appendage back down like her hand had gone and betrayed the rest of her body. What? Nothing. Hey guys, we have a few announcements to make. First of all, Mincio, you need to resubmit your parental permission form for the club. And this time, please have a real parental guardian sign it. I don't know what you're talking about. She forged it? How can you tell? The signature is just the word mom in cursive. Fuck. Min is running away. Krista gets up and chases after her. There's nowhere to run, you dumb kid. You don't insult people like that. It sounds an awful lot like Min ran into the door again. Everyone else's forms looks fine though, so good job guys. If you forged it too, I couldn't tell. Oh. Krista has returned, dragging a defeated Min behind her. Next up, we're playing against an actual team today. What? Who? We invited the team at Niles over. They should be here soon. Are we going to be okay? Our team is made up of 4 baseball players, 2 nerds and 3 weebs. Wait, did you count me as a nerd? I'm a hybrid. I'm a weeb too. Guys, we'll be fine. Maybe. The maybe was too honest. Don't worry. It's seriously super casual. They aren't bringing their coaches or anything. It's just 9 of them driving over in their cars. Just relax and have fun. This isn't really important, but they have a cool mascot. It's killer whales. What's our team name? Do we get mascots? Do we get a mascot too? Read your damn shirt. It's Monarchs. That's so bland, but we're not really an official school team, so we can make a name up ourselves. Ooh, any suggestions? Bagels. The way you think is so damn cute. Chicken nuggets. Bagels is so simple. I kind of like it. Yeah, I'd also be okay if it ended up like that. Any other suggestions? We should be something stronger than killer whales to assert our dominance. Monarchs are already more powerful than killer whales, so humans keep killer whales in captivity. But if it was like 1v1, a killer whale would tear a guy to shreds. We should be something bigger and more dangerous. Like what? Global warming? Oh my god, that's actually a hilarious name. No matter who we're up against, they're pretty much automatically lose. Like tigers versus global warming. Who do you think is gonna win? Our motto can be underestimate us and the world will be destroyed. That's not a very positive motto. I'm still kind of impressed Noel came up with that. What kind of name did you think I'd come up with? I don't know. Something nerdy that you thought sounded cool but was actually really cringy. Like the algorithms. Yuck. I feel like throwing up. Shut up, I never suggested yet. And I don't like global warming. It's not threatening enough. How is it not threatening enough? It's irreversible and will devastate generations to come. But it's not a thing, like a real thing. Are you saying you don't believe in global warming? She means it's like an abstract concept. Yeah. We should be something that sounds like it could rip our enemies from limb to limb. Like Death Machine. Are we forming a heavy metal band? Death Bagels. That's better, I think. Death Bagels is dramatically cuter, but Min is too pleased that Dia combined their suggestions to complain. Wait, I just thought of a name too. Seems. No. What was that? Oh, this. Ugh. What is, you don't want to know. Usually only teen girls. That is not good, actually. That is fetishization. Most normal people would be totally oblivious. Yeah, the only reason Noelle knows is because I corrupted her. Let me reiterate that this is a bad idea. We're going to have to make up a fake definition when our parents ask what it means. Worth. How is that worth it? Okay, we'll settle this in the fair way, which is a vote. Everyone write your vote on a piece of paper. Akarsha votes for... We're not doing... Krista tallies up all the votes. The winner is Death Bagels. Yeah, its name stat is sick. Death Bagels will head out to the field. The other team is on their way. They're parking right now. Let's stretch and warm up first. They arrange the huge circle and begin stretching like usual. Focus on your breathing and calm your mind. Suddenly, Noelle was around looking frantic. Noelle, get with the program. Be a Zen master. Where's Dia? Huh? She didn't follow us out? Indeed, Dia is nowhere in sight. Holy shit, she's so quiet I didn't even know she was gone. Mincio is missing too. Oh my god, they're doing it! That's impossible. Min told me she was going to the bathroom on the way out, but that was like 15 minutes ago. She should be back by now. I don't think I left behind in the locker room. Ugh, what? Nothing. I was just randomly screaming. Looks like Dia and Min aren't here, and the girls' bathroom is empty. We should split up and search for them. No, I've watched enough TV to know where this is going. We'll get picked off one by one. What is this, a horror movie? The killer whales be here any minute. We don't have time to comb the school slowly together. Besides, we already lost the main problem children. The rest of them aren't the type to just randomly wander off like this. That's true. Fine, disperse, Death Bagels. Meet back at the field in 10 minutes whether you find them or not. Roger that. Noelle is holding the door open for people as they exit the locker room. She smiles as Akarsha comes closer. I can't stand here all day, you're cut off. Noelle lets the door close in Akarsha's face. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna save there. This is amazing. As I said before, I love this game. But yeah, I'll continue in the next video. Bye bye.